is called as Notebook LM, right? Is called as Notebook LM. Let's just go to Notebook LM and let's see how does it work, right? So what do you have to do? You just have to go to notebooklm.google, right? So we are going to go to notebooklm.google, and here you're going to click on try Notebook LM. Is it free? Absolutely free. Okay, absolutely free. So now let's say we want to analyze stocks like Mr. Warren Buffett, and which stock should I analyze, folks? Reliance, right? Or HDFC Bank, whatever. Like you guys can do it right now. I'm just showing you. So after this demo, you guys can do it. So how can I do it? I can go to Reliance website. I can download the annual reports of Reliance, right? I can simply go to screener.com, or I can go to Reliance website. I can download the reports, and simply I can upload the reports over here, right? So here, as you can see, it can accept the PDF file, the TXT files, the markdowns, the MP3 files, doc files, all sorts of file. You can upload it over here, and these files are going to be added right over here, right over here. These files are going to be added. Okay. So now let's say I'm just doing a report. Like if your boss has sent some file to you on your Gmail, you can simply click on add source. You can upload that file which your boss has sent right over here, right? So here I can upload any file I want, right? I can upload any file, but like here we are going to analyze Reliance. So what I can do instead of like going and manually finding all of these files, I can simply click on search the files, right? I can simply click on search the files, and here I'll say I am analyzing Reliance Industries stock for investing in it. Find all relevant reports, videos, and I actually use it for like analyzing my stocks, or like going through documentation, or like doing any sort of work which I want to, right? So I clicked on deep research, so it will take some time to find all of these files. I have already created one notebook. So here I have uploaded like the annual report of Reliance. After that, I have uploaded the financial reporting, like quarterly report of Reliance. And not only that, I have also uploaded the con call, right? Mr. Motabhai speaking about Reliance itself, right? So I uploaded the video, I uploaded the transcript, I uploaded everything, right? What's AGM? So folks, these are technical terms for investing. So annual general meeting, right? The Notebook LM is doing the research. It is researching the websites, and it is going on like all this rampage mode, and it will be finding all 50, 60, 70 documents, and it will be taking all of the sources right over here, right? Now this is just tip of the iceberg. This is just tip of the iceberg. Why do I love Notebook LM so much? Because you can upload more than 100 sources, right? Even in your boss's dirty handwriting, he gave you something, you can upload that image and it will understand. Simply click on audio overview, right? Simply click on audio overview, and whatever document your boss has sent, you can create podcast out of that overview. You can create mind map, you can create reports. So here I have I have started the deep research, right? So deep research takes some time, but let's create a new notebook, and where I'll just give it a small research, right? Without deep research, I'll do it. So for professional, I'll do deep research. It will take 2-3 minutes of time, but for sake of this session, I'll just create a fast research, right? I'll just discover the sources, right? Future of jobs because of AI, right? And I have clicked on fast research. Now let's see how fast does it find all the documents, right? Instead of finding the documents on internet, you can also upload your own custom documents. That's the best part about it, right? Once it has found all the documents, right, you'll be getting your notebook like this, where you have uploaded all of your documents. And now you can click on audio overview, right? I can click on audio overview, it will generate audio overview. I can click on video overview, it will generate the video. Let's see the audio overview, right? So let me just allow. So I was thinking to invest in Reliance, and right now my risk appetite is really high. So do you think it is good to invest, or do you have any other opinion?
Oh, that's a fascinating question.
And a really important one.
Okay, let's unpack this from the perspective of what the report actually shows.
We can't give investment advice, of course.
But what we
Folks,
can...
tool which is called a GenSpark, absolutely free tool, right? Here you can see I gave it a prompt. The prompt was create me an investment analysis thesis presentation for Reliance Industries. So it went through deep research. It analyzed all the documentation uploaded by Reliance. After that, it went into research of the logos as well, logos, the images which it is going to use. And after that, it created the summary, and now it has generated me the presentation, right? It took 6-7 minutes, right? Just you can just go to genspark.ai and you can create this presentation. And folks, just see the quality of presentation. I created this presentation in just like 6 minutes. Also use Kimi, right? Kimi is one of the good tool, right, where you can generate presentation for PPT format or other formats as well, right? So here you can see I gave the same prompt. I just go to back and show you, right? I just save this. I gave the same prompt, generate me a presentation for Reliance, right? And it gone through all the research. Now it will give me Adoptive or Classic or like Nano Banana, whatever I want. So I can show you like what kind of presentation it created in just matter of minutes, right? You can see right over here. So it generated through image generation software, but you can generate like it normal way as well, right? And I get access to any book in the world, folks. Like this is not part of the session, but by the way, would you like to learn how you can get access to books worth thousands of rupees for absolutely free of cost, right? I'll just show you the example, right? This you can see the history of mathematics. This book, when I was like in class 10, class 11, I was really interested in mathematics, right? I wanted to buy this book, but you can see the price of this book was around 25,000. Of course, my parents said like this is very expensive, right? So at that time I found this tool, and from that day onward, like I get all of my books and everything from this tool itself. Research paper, books, magazines, anything, you can get it for absolutely free of cost, right? Why am I going to give you this? Because like folks, do you think this ChatGPT or this Google or anyone, they are paying for getting access to these books? Right? They are paying for getting access to these books? No, right? So I just want to make the level playing field. Okay. But by the way, folks, like, this is not part of the session. Right? So can I get something in return if I show you the tool by which you can get any book, any research paper, all of this thing for entire your life for absolutely free of cost? Go to this website, right? The name of the website is anas/archive.org, right? anas/archive.org. And here on the full database, just type the name of the book. Now I'm going to click on search. And folks, who is absolutely mind blown? I got this book right in front of me. I can simply go over here, right? I can click on the slow download, right? Because the fast download, it will ask you to log in and do 100 things, right? So if I just click on slow download, it will directly give me the link for the book, right? Nothing, I don't have to beat around the bushes. I don't have to do anything. I just have to like wait for 13 seconds and I'll get download link and I can download the book without like spending a single penny or without going through thousands and thousands of ads. Who is absolutely mind blown? You can type any book name that you want, right? But you can see, I can just simply click on download and I'll click on save. Folks, who is absolutely mind blown? So I'll just show you the book itself, right? Test to you as well, right? And folks, now Gemini.google, okay? I'll just go to Gemini.google, and here, am I using free Gemini? Absolutely, I'm using free Gemini, okay? And here, I can ask it to generate any sort of image I want, right? Let's say I'm building a fintech company, right? By the way, folks, do we have any UI UX designers in the call? Today? Yes. How much experience do you have? 5, 6 years, 10 years, right? Everyone, do you want to become a UI designer, user interface designer in just 5 minutes? Does everyone want to become that? Does everyone want to become UI designer in just 5 minutes? Yes. Let's do that, right? Okay. So I'll just ask it to act as a UI UX designer with 10 years of experience and create me the first fold of landing page for the fintech focused on B2B lending. All right. So folks, what I'm asking, you have like 10 years of experience as UX designer, and I'm asking it to create a front page for fintech. Fintech is a financial technology company of B2B lending company, right? Of a B2B lending company, right? And I'll ask it to create image, right? Create image. So I can select, go in tools, I can select this create image, okay, on Gemini.google, and I'm going to click on submit. Folks, now just see. Now let's see what happens. Now let's see what happens, right? So it is loading Nano Banana, right? It is loading Nano Banana, right? So folks, the Nano Banana is reasoning model, right? It will think before it gives you answer. You can see it is conceptualizing the entire thing, like it is thinking before giving you answer. And write me front end code for this in HTML and CSS, right? These are the two languages which are popularly used for writing front-end code, right? So now, and Tailwind as well, right? So now I'll just give this one prompt. I don't have any coding knowledge, and simply I'll just hit enter and my hands are up, and folks, it is conceptualizing. Now it will start writing the code, right? Now it will start writing the code right in front of you, right? Right now it is planning, it is conceptualizing, it is designing, and my hands are up. it has created the entire front end. Not only that, folks, I can create backend for this as well, right? I just asked it to write me backend code for this as well, right? I can chat with this, I can tell it I don't like the design, this, that, and in just like 20-30 minutes, I'll have functioning website, functioning everything right in front of me, which I can host. Who is absolutely mind blown, right? Right now, folks, it is thinking like a backend developer developing a backend strategy, clarifying server needs. You can tell it like you want to host it on Azure or anywhere, right? It will like create code for that as well. It will create code for that as well. And folks, it is creating, it has started creating the code. You can see server.js and every like it is also giving you the API keys and everything, right? Who is with use case, it is able to code entire thing, right? I would request professionals who have 10 years, 20 years of experience just to try these tools like and just see for yourself how good they are. What happened with us? ChatGPT was released in 2020, 2021. We tried it once and we thought like it is just like not that great. It is just cool trick. But right now it is so good that it's just mind blowing. It's also like to create entire functioning apps in just matter of 1 minute. Who would like to create entire functioning apps? ERP, CRM, anything. ERP, CRM, or anything. Would you like to create in 1 minute? Right? Any bots, right? Automations. Yes. The tool which I'm going to use for this, for creating entire apps in just 1 minute, is called as Google AI Studio, right? It's called as Google AI Studio. It is absolutely free tool. You can go on aistudio.google.com, right? Here, you'll be seeing the options for playground, build, and generate all of these things. I'm going to select the option of build, right? Just go to aistudio.google.com, absolutely free. Just go on option of build, right? Create me an app to create statics for Instagram and Facebook ads of Beats Nano Banana to create this app. All right. So I just spoke and it is taking dollars. Okay. So now, folks, I'm going to click on build. You can create CRMs, you can create calorie trackers, you can create the like Android apps, you can create iOS apps, whatever you want, you can create right over here in just matter of 2, 3, 4 hours. I just ask it to create me Mario game, right? You can ask it to do anything, snake game, Mario game, or any app or anything, right? It will create that for you in just like 30-40 seconds. Entire code for you. You can host that code. You can create anything that you want. You can create applications. You can create games. Claude is the best for coding, right? A lot of my coder friends who are working in Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, they use Claude, right? So that's why I'm covering this bonus tool as well. So you can see in just like 30-40 seconds, it will create the entire game, basic functioning Mario game, right? You can see that. And we wrote code for this in just like 1 minute, right? So my game was over and I created entire this thing in just 1 minute, right? That's how powerful AI is. So now,
how does Julius works? Let's see it again with the help of a demo. So I'll simply go to julius.ai. Once I go to julius.ai, I can go ahead and create a free account for myself. This is a free account itself. Once you do that, you have to upload the dataset that you want to analyze. So let's say, guys, let's say this is the dataset that we want to analyze. What is the dataset that I have? Okay, I have for the equity data of Asian Paints from 1st of July 2024 to 30th of June 2020. If we want to analyze this particular dataset, what do? Go to Julius, make a free account for yourself, and then attach your file. Okay, I'll simply click on upload file, and then I will attach this particular file. Once I do that, I will wait for a few seconds for this data to be read by Julius. You can see Julius is reading my file, analyzing my file. And once it does that, then is the part we will actually start the prompting process. Okay, let's wait for a few seconds for Julius to analyze this dataset properly and give me key insights from this dataset. Okay, analyze this dataset and give me key insights from it. Now I'll hit a enter. Guys, once I hit a enter, okay, once I hit a enter, my hands right here in front of you. Okay, my hands right here in front of you. You can see Julius doing its magic. Okay, it is writing the lines of code one by one. Okay, it is writing the lines of code. My hands right here in front of you all itself. And then it is doing a few more things. And now it has started to analyze this data set in a beautiful manner. Drop in biggest MB in the chat box if you're mind blown to see that this boring looking raw data has been converted into beautiful looking charts like this, which is the price versus date for Asian Paints. There is a table for the same which can be downloaded. It can be exported to sheets. There is this distribution of daily returns according to percentage which Julius has been able to give us. This is the trading volume over time as well. The chart for the same that we have been able to get, along with what was the overall price trend, a report on that. What was how was returns and volatility of this particular data set. Okay, the distribution of daily returns, what was the volume and liquidity, and the explanation for the same. Was the basic statistical picture, what was the practical interpretation of this particular data set. All of it done in a matter of few seconds. And that's not it. That's not it. Let's say I tell Julius, hey, so I want to present all of this in the form of a presentation in front of everyone in my company. I have to give the presentation. So can you help me with the presentation containing all the important chart links, everything to absolutely impress everyone in my office? So I put this particular prompt and let me put an enter over here. Let's see what is it that we get over here. Okay, again, it is writing a few lines of code. I do not know what is the sort of output I'll be getting. I'll be waiting for it just like you. Okay, I'll be waiting for it just like you. How many of you are excited on this link? There is something which has been downloaded. Let me click over here. PowerPoint file. In a matter of few seconds, we have been able to do that, which has charts, which has all the important key information that you would want to have. Okay. And can you also help me with a link to download an Excel file, which has a proper dashboard, an Excel file, which has a sheet, which has a proper dashboard containing multiple visualizations, because along with the presentation, I want that Excel dashboard as well with me. Okay. So let's see if it us on that. Okay, even I don't know whether it will be able to help on that. Even I'm giving it a shot. Let's see whether it is able to help us with that. Okay, again, it is writing a few lines of code. My hands, let's see whether it is something like what we want. So it has given us the link. Let me click over here. I will expand on it. And guys, once I expand on it, I see a completely new data set right here in front of me. I see a summary and I see a dashboard.